Hey everyone, this is Mitch from Diverse Multiverse here, and I recently played One Night at Flumpty's 3, and I have played the other two games in the span of 6 years. And shortly after, I learned about the current situation with Jonochrome, and I'm here to talk about that today. Now, I just want to say, this will probably be the hardest video for me to publish, because I've never went over anything super serious before. So I'm going to include myself into this with the most subtle and careful way possible. And I'm also going to say, before I upload this, I know that there are going to be very mixed responses in the comments or likes on this video. Everybody has had their own view of this, so here's mine. To start, Jonochrome at the time was a 21-year-old man who has attempted at a romantic relationship with a 14-year-old girl named Emily. Emily is now 19 and has shared her thoughts on the situation. And I'm not going to quite get to that yet because I still need to get to my thoughts out of the way first. The fact that John started a relationship with a minor in the first place is very wrong. He knew fully well that she was underage and never should have gone to a point where they should have had a romantic relationship. Now, this was exposed by a close friend of his that we have no idea of who they are. And they shared their response on TwitLonger, which is basically a part of Twitter that allows people to write longer posts. And I will read the whole thing. The truth about Jonochrome and my witnessed account. Hello, my name is unimportant in this matter, and I'd rather stay anonymous. I love this community. I absolutely have been a part of the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom ever since 2014. The point of this is to try and make it safer for everyone, and minors. Don't go attacking Scott over this. He absolutely had no way of knowing who Jonochrome really is. I also strongly insist that minors should stay within their age groups when meeting friends in the same fandom, online, whether artists or not. With that said, this is my testimony coming clean about Jonochrome. After seeing the release of One Night at Flumpty's 3 and how Jonochrome has insisted on staying within the community and fanverse, I cannot stand by and allow him to continue being within this fandom, and I really should have come forward much earlier when I initially found out. I was involved with plenty of his group DMs from 2016 to 2018. A girl by the name of Emily was 13 to 14 at the time, and he came all out about his relationship with her. Within group DMs we've had, Jonochrome was already in his 20s. Charges cannot be pressed as Emily would need to do it herself, and she would now be 19. I have evidence to provide this, with the links to all of it, and witness statements, and messages from Jonochrome himself. This man should not be praised at all, and I hope this helps people see him for what he really is, and why he should be removed altogether from any community he has a high stance in. I have looked at the 4 screenshots provided on the post, and only one of them makes enough sense to this person that it was a sexual relationship. And my thoughts are, that's not enough proof to say that it was a sexual relationship at all. It only says John saying that he wanted to marry Emily, but doesn't know when. And I say, marrying someone is not sexual at all. In my eyes, this comes down to the call-out person wanting to find reasons to cancel John for very little evidence, and that's something I flat out detest. If you're gonna expose someone for being a groomer, at least be the victim. Don't try throwing out stupid criticisms for something that you're not even a part of, because that only makes things worse for the victim, not Jonochrome. And John's fans will defend him for this and think, oh, so Emily's a liar. And that seems to me that you're teaching everyone who saw the callouts first only to insult John and cancel him forever like a bunch of 7-year-old brats who shit on people for clout just like they did to Scott Cawthon. Now, Jonochrome has put up a few responses to this as well, but I'm going to read the one that hit me the most. No, I've been taking the coward's way out. You should hold me accountable for what I did, but I'm not going to submit to the false narrative and keep hiding behind a filter of fear and self-loathing. Everything I said in my response was the truth. Here's the full story. I've always believed there's no reasons to start dating anyone unless I feel like I could realistically spend the rest of my life with them. Because anything less than that is setting up for heartache. I've also been raised in a Christian household, and I don't believe in sex before marriage. As a result, I didn't date for 20 years, and I'm a virgin to this day. My first relationship was with a girl 1 or 2 years younger than me. I'll call her Anne for convenience. It was my first time having feelings for anyone, and I didn't know how to process those feelings. I got love confused with lust. That's not to say I didn't care about Anne, but my confused emotions were a major factor in the relationship falling through. Anne and I had lackluster communication because we only knew how to speak to each other romantically and not as friends. I learned from that experience and made the decision never to follow the feeling I identified as lust again. Marriage is too tremendous of a commitment not to be with a partner you can talk to comfortably every day without getting bored of each other. As such, lust played no part in what happened next. Emily and I stumbled upon each other online and quickly became best friends. We got along so well that when she was 14 and I was 21, we hadn't explicitly committed, but were at least open to the possibility of becoming lifelong companions. I'm not trying to downplay my actions because this alone is unacceptable, but this was the whole nature of our relationship. The reason I'm not a groomer is because grooming, by definition, has sexual intent. Nothing about our relationship was sexually motivated. We never sexted, and we never exchanged nudes or anything inappropriate. Yes, the topic of sex came up in passing conversation, but not as a consideration between us. We never met in person, but even if we'd gotten that chance, sex was not on our minds. The entire time we'd spoken to one another was through text. So our plan was to judge if we still had the same chemistry in person, and for our families to meet each other as well. That said, as I've admitted, I did unintentionally stifle her relationship experience. I told her time and time again that I didn't want her to feel any obligation to me, but I realized far too late that she probably subconsciously did anyway. I really did believe we were so compatible that I was potentially saving her from the same heartbreak I felt, even though I acknowledge how shitty that sounds in retrospect. Intentionally or not, it was completely irresponsible for me to put the idea of a long-term relationship in her head when I did. By extension, I'm not a pedophile. Because pedophilia is a mental illness that causes someone to have a sexual attraction to children. I have no such attraction. If anything, it's the opposite. I'm an introvert with a huge extended family, and there are enough loud, snotty, high-maintenance kids in it for me to know I'd be miserable if I had kids of my own. But if I did, I would still do everything in my power to protect them from harm. I've deleted messages from young teenagers on the Discord server that could clue them into their location and told them to be more careful. I've banned users who were potential threats or even consistently made posts that were borderline not safe for work. If I didn't have the fullest intent to respect Emily's best wishes, I never would have instigated anything more than friendship. Again, I am not endorsing this kind of relationship, and there is no justification for it. I'm explaining my thought process to help people understand it, but I'm not saying it's okay. If you ever have thoughts like mine, please seek help sooner than I did. Another one of my faulty justifications for the 7-year gap at the time was that, mentally, we felt about the same age. In fact, we felt closer in age than Anne and I did. I mean no offense by that, but in my experience. Emily came across as way more perceptive, understanding, and articulate. Hell, she was and still is more mature than me in most ways, which is concerning in hindsight, and one of the reasons I've started believing I'm seriously mentally underdeveloped for my age. Some important context in this is that I'm on the autism spectrum. Social conventions are not intuitive to me like they are to most people. Again, I knew dating a minor was at the very least a sensitive idea generally frowned upon in society, but I legitimately failed to understand why it would be wrong morally as long as we treated each other with the utmost respect and nothing illegal took place. I didn't know any better the entire time we were together. The breakup, which was in April of this year, happened very suddenly to me. I didn't understand what could have gone wrong between us. In essence, she said she still really cared about me as a friend, but she owed it to herself to explore other romantic options. And my 5 years ago suggestion of us possibly becoming more than friends was, in her own words, kinda dumb. Major understatement. That was the first time it registered that this wasn't just a frowned upon kind of relationship. There was no correct way to do it. It was detrimental to her relational growth. Age isn't just a number. I'd cared so deeply about this girl for so long. She was family to me. To learn right there and then, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that I'd been harmful to her in any way was the heaviest guilt and shame I'd ever experienced. I couldn't count how many times I told her I was sorry, typing on my phone through wet eyes. I had no delusions that my apologies would change her mind. That wasn't my intention. This was her choice and I accepted it. I still remember my exact words. I want what's best for you. And what's best for you might not be me. We settled the issue in private, went our separate ways, and haven't spoken much since then. Although we're on good terms. We thought that was the end of it. Still, in the back of our minds, we always knew it was possible that our relationship would be leaked to the public by one of my old friends. Because I got too excited back in those days and ran my mouth to the people I thought I could trust. That was my worst fear. I wasn't worried about my acts of abuse and trauma being exposed or anything, because nothing like that happened. I was worried because I knew people would misconstrue it. I knew people would call me a pedo and a groomer based on a few screenshots with literally no evidence of that. Fast forward to November. We'd moved on. One Night at Flumpty's 3 just released. And the only thing on my mind was taking my leave from the Five Nights at Freddy's community to focus on new things. In this time, I blocked a few Five Nights at Freddy's centered accounts because I didn't want to be deemed Five Nights at Freddy's news anymore. I also removed Kane Carter from my follows, not because I have anything against him, but because Five Nights at Freddy's news is 99% of his Twitter account. When I saw I'd received an email labeled urgent from Kane telling me to contact him on Discord as soon as I could, I didn't think much of it. I figured he just wanted to ask why I removed him from my follows, so I didn't get back to him for a few more hours. But it was urgent. It was about Emily, an anonymous account named Fulcrum. Apparently one of my old friends was about to make the matter public. I sent Emily the first message we'd exchanged in months to tell her what was about to happen. She told me would absolutely support me and was pissed the moment she found out Fulcrum didn't hide her name. My last hope was that the post wouldn't blow up, but it did. And I felt pressured to respond to the allegations immediately. Now that I'm in a less distressed state of mind, I'm saying all the things I should have said then. I'll admit, my remorse wasn't about the relationship itself this time. Again, Emily and I already settled that in private. This time, my regret was that I didn't keep it private enough. I've angered and disappointed so many people. I've lost friends and supporters, and the Twitter mob is calling me things I'm not. Emily was forced to deactivate her Twitter account because of all the undue attention. I hate this. If I could do everything over with the knowledge I have now, I would, but I can't. And yet, in a weird way, I'm grateful. Fulcrum, if you're reading this, I don't know which one of my old friends you are, and I don't care. You're a bad source of information considering you thought I insist on remaining in the Five Nights at Freddy's community when that's clearly not true, and you had a guilty until proven innocent attitude toward me, accusing me of being a child predator, which is a huge fucking accusation that you have no hard evidence for. If you did, you would have shared it by now. Fuck you for trying to ruin my life based on conjecture. I've even felt pressured to stop talking to some of my best friends just because a few are under 18 and you spouted bullshit that I'm a risk to them. I've never asked, but I'm sure they too could attest to the fact that I've never made any advances on them and have never made them uncomfortable. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't agree with how you called me out. But the fact is, you were holding on to knowledge that was potentially concerning for people, and you did the right thing in sharing it. I needed to be called out. Thank you for giving me the push I needed to realize I'm severely mentally underdiagnosed and need more intensive therapy than what I've been getting. I have a lot of problems. I don't feel the weight of possible consequences until I've experienced them. I've been putting off becoming an adult my whole life. I'm a perfectionist with self-doubt who can't stick to plans. I have a short temper. I'm impulsive. I'm paranoid. I have depressive episodes. I can be cold and distant to other people. Apparently, I'm ignorant and lack intuition on topics that really matter. I'm sure I have more problems than I don't know about yet. And just acknowledging that there are problems doesn't fix them. Since Fulcrum's post, with the help of my family, I've had my first therapy session with a new counselor, spent a night in the group therapy unit of a psychiatric hospital, and enlisted in a 5-day adult partial hospitalization program that's essentially an intensive academic environment for mental health concerns and medication. This is where I'm starting, and I'm not going to stop. One thing I've already learned from therapy is that it's only human to care what other people say. I cared so much about the vitriol I've received on Twitter that I started having suicidal thoughts. Some of you probably want me to follow through on those thoughts, but I'm only human. I can't please everyone, and it's ultimately my choice whose opinions I take to heart. If you'll never forgive me, if you're never going to support me again, or even feel outright disgusted by me, I don't blame you. I fucked up. What I did should never be seen as an influence, and nobody should imitate it, especially considering how dangerous the internet is for anyone underage. I don't deserve to get out of this unscathed. But if there's any hope for me becoming the best version of myself, I choose to listen to the folks who can tell me, yeah, you fucked up big time. You need to be better. I believe you can be better, and I'll support you getting there. I'm still not going to be on the internet for a long time. I don't know how long. Could be months. Could be years. I know it will benefit me to disconnect, not to run away from my sins, but to face them. It's far too early to say what will happen after that. Returning as a saint who literally makes no mistakes ever is clearly not feasible. But whatever mistakes I make in the future, holy shit, they won't be like this. That's all. P.S. I really have no idea if this is the right kind of statement to make or not, but I value openness and honesty too much to leave things so inauthentic and vague. In fact, being too open about my feelings might even count as another mental concern. I'll be sure to ask. So now we know, or the people who actually cared about reading John's latest post and actually understand it, that John has started going out of his way to seek mental help and is taking a long break from making games and being on social media for a long time. And I personally think this is a huge step in the right direction. Like John said, this could take years. So I won't be waiting for John to come back to social media or make more games. And we'll let him continue his journey on his new personal life with his family and his therapist. I will say, though, what he did was absolutely intolerable. But that doesn't mean he will not come back as a new and better person. But just to say, though, the people who have read John's posts about this situation is never going to get out of anybody's heads. Nobody is going to forget about this. Although I do have hope for John, and Emily as well. I have also read Emily's thoughts, but I will leave that up to you guys to read. We all know that they are both on good terms, so that's great. So, to wrap this up, did Jonochrome do something bad? Absolutely. Do I forgive him? No. Do I think he will be better? Yes. Honestly, pushing yourself off of social media to focus on your personal life is a great way to get better. So, John, if you ever come across this post on YouTube, I just want you to know I'm with you 100% of the way. And I will also support Emily as well. And also, I do think you got really, really unlucky with the call-out person posting it on Twitter. On Twitter? That's probably the worst platform they could have revealed this on. Twitter is so toxic and full of people who will act like they're better than everyone else and like to control people on how they want to live their lives. Or end them. I have never been a part of Twitter, and I probably never will be. So that wraps up my thoughts on John's situation. Do I think John will get better? Yes. Will he get better? Only time will tell. So I'm going to end this by saying thank you for listening. Your thoughts are probably going to be very different from mine. And I will see you guys in whatever we do next.